Dr. Normahani, who just presented an abstract at the peripheral session of Charing Cross 2016. Dr. Normahani, this is incredible. This is the first time you are actually presenting at CX.
It is, yes.
How long have you been actually attending this meeting now?
So although today's the first day I've presented, I've actually been coming to Charing Cross since I was a medical student, so around 2009. Pretty much every year I've been since then. So I came as a medical student a few years, and then when I was a foundation year doctor, and now as a core trainee. So
the Symposium has actually seen you growing up as
in some
doctor.
ways, exactly. Yeah, no, you can say that, absolutely. It was the first vascular conference that I ever went to. And at that time, from a very early stage, I knew I wanted to do vascular surgery. So it was the first one I've been to, and it's been the most regular. You know, I come every year.
The very first conference you attended?
It was the very first vascular conference.
Field.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
How have you seen the development of this conference since then?
Oh wow! I think it's a completely different environment and vibe. The first year I came, it was still on Queen's Lawn at Imperial College.
Right, I remember that.
It was much smaller, and now it's in the last couple of years it's come to Olympia, and it's much bigger, much more well attended, and it's just grown. And I think as I've grown in my career and development, and I've seen the Charing Cross grow as well.
Right. How has the fact that you have been coming to this meeting for so many years helped you in your career?
Well, I think at different stages of training you get different things from it. And every year I take something slightly different away. So whether that's something technical, where they have the training sessions, or whether it's getting the most up-to-date information with regards to aortic, peripheral, venous research. And in terms of networking, I think it really has fostered my interest in academics. And that's why I'm so keen to pursue an academic vascular career, is because I think partly it's because of all the exposure I've got.
So what's the most important thing that you actually taken from attending these meetings? You have mentioned quite a few, but if you can pick one, which one would be?
I think the single most important thing is hearing world experts, renowned people in their field speaking, by far.
Yes.
You have very big names speaking, very authoritative figures, and I think that's probably what I take away every year.
Well, now you have had the opportunity to present for the first time at Charing Cross, an abstract.
Absolutely, yeah.
Could you please tell us what does it mean for you? After all this process?
Finally getting to the stage where I'm finally presenting an abstract here.
Yes.
It was a great experience. I think this is probably one of the most prestigious places for a trainee to present. The sessions are very well attended, and there's lots of discussion. Probably because the abstracts are such high quality, it really stimulates a lot of discussion between the audience, the panel, and the presenter. And I think that really came across for me. Part of that is probably because of the strict filtering process that abstracts go through, but also there's 5 minutes for discussion. So although that can be a bit daunting when you're a presenter and standing on the podium, it's a great experience.
I imagine, yes. Could you tell us a little bit more about your abstract particularly? It was quite interesting. It was about a wearable sensor technology.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Interestingly, this was something we started about 3 years ago with the team at Imperial College, and senior author is Celia Riga. But we had the idea, but the problem that we saw was that we know exercise is very effective in patients with claudication, but supervised exercise programs, which is what we offer, they're not very well attended, and people with claudication, peripheral vascular disease, don't seem to like them, and they don't seem to attend, they don't seem to comply with exercise and supervised exercise programs. So there was a niche and challenge there. How do we make this better? And we came across wearable activity trackers, and about 3-4 years ago they were in their infancy, and they just started being developed, and Nike had just developed Nike Fuel Band, and it was being commercialized. So we thought we'll use this commercial device in people with claudication and see if it has an effect on walking distances and quality of life. Okay. So we started a randomized control trial, and we recruited 37 patients with claudication, and then we randomized them into a control group and a Nike Fuel Band group who wear the sensors.
Yes.
And we followed them up over a 12-month period. And the results were very interesting. I mean, we found that patients who were wearing the band had significantly higher improvements in their maximum walking distance, claudication distance, and quality of life at 6 months,
Right.
and all of this benefit was sustained at 12 months. So it potentially has a lot of implications in management of claudication in the community and also as a supplement to supervised exercise programs.
Would you give a message to the upcoming trainees
Sure.
or senior physicians who would like to present abstracts at Charing Cross?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a great place to network. It's a great place to present your research and get excellent feedback. It's a place where you'll stimulate a lot of discussion around your research topic. So I highly recommend it, and I look forward to coming back myself.
Yes. Thank you so much.
No,
Your
pleasure.
insights are very valuable. And
Thank
this
you very
is
much.
Angela reporting for CX Daily News.